pain is my friend. Allow me to introduce you to it.
Say it again.
He steps back and gazes at me, his expression hooded, salacious, carnal. I am helpless, my hands tied, but just looking at his lovely face, reading his need and longing for me. I can feel the dampness between my legs. He slowly walks around me. You look mighty fine dressed up like this, Miss Dale, and your smart mouth. Quiet for now. I like it. Standing in front of me, he hooks his fingers into my panties, and at the most unhurried pace, peels them down my legs, stripping me agonizingly slowly, so that he ends up kneeling in front of me. Not taking his eyes off mine, he scrunches my panties in his hand, holding them up to his nose, and inhales deeply. Holy fuck, did he just do that? He grins wickedly and tucks them into the pocket of his jeans, uncoiling from the floor, rising lazily like a jungle cat. He points the end of the riding crop at my navel, leisurely circling it, tantalizing me. At the touch of the leather, I quiver and gasp. He walks around me again, trailing the crop around the middle of my body. On second circuit, he suddenly flips the crop and it hits me underneath my behind, against my sex. I cry out in surprise as all my nerve endings stand to attention. I pull against the restraints. The shock runs through me, and it is the sweetest, strangest, hedonistic feeling. Quiet, he whispers, as he walks around me again, the crop slightly higher around the middle of my body. This time, when he flicks it against me in the same place, I'm anticipating it. Oh my. My body convulses at the sweet, stinging bite.
I'd like to see the real Skeletor all wrapped up like that.
Perhaps someday you will. Skeletor has come for you.
I'm not even going to have an audience. I don't know. I just want to test shit out. Oh, I need names.
Do your snake.
My snake.
Hello.
Let's see. It's 19th century.
I'm being cheeky and bringing my subway down here.
Under the canopy. Like silver gleaming chains and cuts.
I can barely hear you.
There's no bedding. Just a mattress. Covered in red leather and satin cushions piled at one end. At the foot of the bed, set apart a few feet, is a large oxblood Chesterfield couch, just stuffed in the middle. The room facing the bed.
We really needed to know the make of the fucking couch.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was.
How to arrange it. To have a couch facing the bed. I smile to myself. I picked on the couch as odd. And really, it's the most mundane piece of furniture in the room. I glance up and stare at the ceiling. There were carabiners all over the ceiling at odd intervals. I vaguely wonder what they're for. Weirdly, all the wood, dark walls, moody lighting, and oxblood leather makes the room kind of soft and romantic. I know it's anything but this is Christian's version of soft and romantic. I turn, and he's regarding me intently, as I knew he would be. His expression completely unreadable. I walk further into the room. He follows me. The feathery thing has me intrigued. I touch it. It's swayed like a small cat o' nine tails with bush hair. There's a very small plastic beads on the end. It's called a flogger. Christian's voice is quiet and soft. A flogger. I think I'm in shock. My subconscious has emigrated or been struck down, or simply keeled over and expired. I'm numb. I can observe and absorb, but not articulate my feelings.
This is getting kind of boring. I can't hear much of it.
Because I'm in shock. Okay, I can't do Snake anymore.
Can you do Mario? It's me, Mario. 50 Shades of Grey.
He fucks me violently in the rectum. He pokes me in a poop chute. I'm making the shit up now.
It's about the same quality as what you're reading.
He likes me. He wants to disappear down my pipe. I show him my mushroom. It gets bigger.
How many times has that joke been done? It will never stop being funny.
What's this? It's a Luigi. In a gimp mask.
That wouldn't surprise me. Mario!
I get to the feather and tickle his bum.
Mario! What are you doing?
Early enough to check out. Yeah? Alright, well. Have a good night, man.
Adios.
Alright then.
Mario, are you going to read the book or not?
Okay. What is the most appropriate response to finding out the potential lover is completely freaky, a sadomasochist? Fear! Yes! That seems to be the overriding feeling. I recognize it now. But weirdly not of him. I don't think he'd hurt me. Well, not without my consent. So many questions cloud in my mind. Why? How? When? How often? Who? I walk towards the bed and run my hands down the intricate of the card's post. The post is very sturdy, the craftsmanship outstanding. This shit I don't need to know. Say something, Christian demands. His voice deceptively soft. Do you do this to people or do they do it to you? His mouth quirks up, either amused or relieved. People? He blinks a couple of times as he considers his answer. I do this to women who want me to.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. People,
What?
women. As if women aren't people, you dumb fuck.
I don't understand.
Jesus, pity fucking Christ.
But if you have willing volunteers, why am I here? Because I want to do this with you. Very much. Oh, I gasp. Why? Pourquoi? I wandered to the far corner of the room and patted the waist-high padded bench beneath my... what the fuck?
What are these people doing?
What the fuck?
Fuck it, I'll skip to the next bit. He likes to hurt women. The thought depresses me.
Fucker.
You're a sadist? I'm a dominant.
Dominant. No, you're a fuck
I can't do it anymore. The fake grin hurts my face. Right then. I'll tell
Okay,
you.
listen, did you hear this? People, question mark, he blinks a couple times as he considers his answer. I do this to women who want me to. Do you see the fucking problem that people, question mark, women?
Ooh, I know.
It's the woman writing this.
I know. I've got it. I'm doing it. I'm going to do this in Bane's voice.
Oh god.
People. He blinks at me a couple of times as he considers his answer. I do this to women who want me to.
I haven't seen Dark Knight Rises, so I don't know if that's a good
I don't
voice.
understand. But if you have willing volunteers, why am I here? Because I want to do this with you.
Wait,
Very much.
the phrase "I don't understand" is part of the narrative rather than a spoken line.
Yeah.
That is confusing as fuck, just hearing it.
Oh, I got. Wow.
Fuck first person narrative forever.
When your anus is ashes, you have my permission to cry. You think your condom will save you? I was born in it. Molded by it. I was already a man when I first saw the jizz, and by then it was nothing to me but blinding.
You know, I've never actually read this, but nor I.
Right then. Can we have some
I'm
other,
so angry
other
right
voices
now.
that don't wreck my throat?
Non-throat-wrenching voices.
So no Christian Bale Batman, no
Christian
Mum
Bale,
Ra,
no Mum Ra.
no Snake.
No Solid Snake.
What about G1
No
Shockwave?
Lion-O, probably. Would Lion-O
That's
be-
pretty good, like a David Warner style.
G1 Shockwave. I wander to the far corner of the room and pat the waist-high padded bench and run my fingers over the leather. He likes to hurt women. The thought depresses me.
The author likes to hurt women.
The author was a woman.
I don't give a fuck. Look what the line she wrote.
You're a sadist.
She
I would-
doesn't like women.
No,
Ooh, I know. I tell you what.
I know, that's why I said,
Shockwave and
what is
Megatron.
her self-worth?
Exactly.
You're a sadist. I'm a dominant. His eyes are scorching grey, intense.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I whisper.
It means I want you to willingly surrender yourself to me. In all things.
I frown at him.
They are basically an S&M couple.
I'm using this in my PhD thesis. I'm using that line. I will find a fucking way.
I frown at him as I try to assimilate this idea. Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
To please me.
He whispers as he cocks his head to one side, and I see a ghost of a smile.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
I'm going to fly for you.
We now return to the Transformers.
Right then. I can't do Megatron, it hurts my throat. Someone else. I need some more, either more booze or some food, I don't care which.
Can you do Danger Mouse?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
And it needs to be something totally inappropriate as well.
Just reading this.
Stop reading it then, listen to my silly voice.
You can't help it. It makes me angry. It makes me angry in my vagina. It also hurts.
I don't know, can you do Black Jack? Jack Black?
Jean-Luc that
Please him. He wants me to please him.
Who's
I
this?
think my mouth drops open. Please, Christian Grey. And I realized in that moment that yes, that's exactly what I want to do. I want him to be damned. I want him to be damned delighted with me. It's a revelation.
I don't know who that is, but it's good.
In very simple terms, I want you to please me, he says softly. His voice is hypnotic. How do I do that? My mouth is dry. I wish I had more wine. Okay, I understand the pleasing bit, but I'm puzzled by the soft boudoir Elizabethan torture side. Do I want to know that answer? I have rules, and I want you to comply with them. They are for your benefit and for my pleasure.
patriarchal son of a bitch.
Shut up. Eat my Federation shorts. If you follow these rules to my satisfaction, I shall reward you. If you don't, I shall punish you. And you will learn. I glance back at the rack of canes as he says this. And where does all this fit in? I wave my hand in the general direction of the room. It's all part of the incentive package. Both reward.
Welcome to the madness.
So you'll get your kicks by exerting your will.
Voices, so that softens the blow.
It's about gaining your trust and respect. So let me exert my will over you. I will gain a great deal of pleasure, joy, even in your submission. The more you submit, the greater my joy. It's a very simple equation. Okay, and what do I get out of this? He shrugs and looks almost apologetic. Me, he says simply. Right, another voice. Another silly voice.
Wheelie!
I already suggested that.
I'll give it a go, but cut only for a sentence or two. Oh my! And that's just more waspinator. I'll go waspinator. Oh my! Twisting makes his hand to my hair. I said, Jesus, that means you're not giving anything away, are you, Anastasia? He murmured, exasperated. Well, let's go back downstairs where I can concentrate better. It's very distracting you having your intro. Just holds his hand out to me.
In so many ways.
And now, I'm hesitant. Yeah.
Oh, what about, what's the name of the ant in Beast Wars?
Inferno.
Inferno, aye.
Yes, like we.
Oh, the royalty!
I'll tell you what, I'll do a Beast Wars Megatron.
Yes, that's it. Kate had said she was dangerous. She was so right. How did she know?
How did you know?
It was dangerous to my head. Because I know he's going to... Because I know I'm going to say... Yes. And a part of me doesn't want to. Part of me wants to run screaming from this room on Hall of Triple Six. I am so out of my depth.
I've never been less turned on in my life.
I'm not going to hurt you, Anastasia. His grey eyes, I'm sure. And I know he speaks the truth. I take his hand, he leads me out to the door. If you do this, let me show you. Rather than going back downstairs, he turns right, out of the playroom.
Why is playroom my policy?
I love it whenever anybody makes the case.
As he calls it. And down the corridor. We pass several doors until we reach the run of the end. Beyond is a bedroom with a large double bed, all in white. Everything, furniture, walls, bedding. It's sterile.
I'm finding this bitch is Twitter and giving her a bulletin of the last 140.
But with the most glorious view of Seattle through the glass wall. This will be yours. You can decorate it how you like. I have whatever you like in here. My room? Are you expecting me to just move in? I can't hide the horror in my voice. Not full time. Just say Friday evening through Sunday. We have to talk about all that, negotiate. If you want to do this, yeah, his voice quiet. I'll sleep here. Here. Not with you. No. I told you, I don't sleep with anyone, except you, when you're stupefied with drink. His eyes are gripping his hand.
Another voice.
Frankfurter.
That's almost Beast Wars Megatron.
It is kind of, yeah.
Oh, Spice Guy.
Hello, ladies. Look at your man. Now back to me.
His name is Isaiah Mustafa, or what is it? Yeah.
Isaiah Mustafa. That is an amazing name.
Voice actor. He's Cable in X-Men. Yes, he's Cable in the X-Men.
Maximal don't have torture chambers. Although, you know, I could get behind that idea.
I think I'm going to go into Captain Kirk here. Weirdly, Single. Lost my appetite. I murmur petulantly. You must eat. Anastasia. He admonishes, and taking my hand, he leads me back downstairs.
I know he doesn't do the whole goodbye.
Back in the possibly big room I filled with deep trepidation. I'm on the edge of a precipice and have to decide whether or not to jump. I'm fully aware of this, that this is a dark path and I'm leading you down in Anastasia, which is why I really want you to Think! About this. You must have a question. He says as he wanders into the kitchen area, releasing my hand. I do, but where to start? You signed your NDA and you can ask me anything you want, and I'll answer. I stand at the breakfast bar watching him as he opens the refrigerator and pulls out a plate of different cheeses. With 2 large bunches of green and red grapes. He sets the plate down on the worktop and proceeds to cut up a French baguette. Right, another one now, I think.
I can't think of anything.
Sheldon Cooper.
I can't do Sheldon.
You're in my spot.
See, he points to one of the bars to it.
Who's this?
Oh. I'm going to do this. I realize he's been this bossy since I met him. You mentioned paperwork.
Yes.
What paperwork?
Well, apart from the NDA, a contract saying what we will and won't do, I need to know your limits. And you need to know mine. This is consensual.
And if I don't want to do this?
That's fine.
But we don't have any sort of relationship.
No.
Why?
This is the only sort of relationship I'm interested in.
Why?
It's the way I am. Yes.
How did you become this way?
Why is anyone the way they are? Kind of answer. It's kind of hard to answer. Why do some people like cheese and other people hate? Do you like cheese?
It's not that hard to answer. It's
Mrs.
psychology.
Jones, my
This is actually the book.
sorry, Waspinator, my housekeeper,
Worth 15 million.
has left for supper.
He takes a large white page from the cupboard and places one in front of me. We're talking about cheese. Oh shit. What are your rules that I have to follow?
I have them written down. We'll go through them once we've eaten.
Food, how can I eat now? I'm not really hungry.
You will eat, he says.
You will eat the cheeses that you are given.
You will eat, he says simply. Dominating Christian. It all becomes clear. Would you like another glass of wine? Oh yes, please, continue. He pours the wine into my glass and comes to sit beside me. I take a hasty sip. Help yourself to food, Anastasia. I take a small bunch of grapes. This I can manage. He narrows his eyes. Have you been like this for a while? I ask.
Yes.
That's gonna happen every time I say yes.
It's the only way to say yes.
It's funny. I don't
It's
know.
something we were doing earlier.
Yeah. It's gonna be open food for all.
I need to go have
You've been doing this for 20 minutes. Well, I've been recording you for over 20 minutes. I'll stop recording now.
Is it easy to find women who want to do this?
Ah, brilliant as always, yes. Predacons, your verdict?
I came